Welcome to Bug Blog. I want to talk to you today about railroad ties. You can't really describe the problems in a short video like this that come with railroad ties. Not only do you have Formosan termites that are coming up from the Gulf Coast that are being transported in these. Of course, you can see this wall has been here for quite a while. But this is what a railroad tie looks like after it's been in a railroad tie wall for a while. Harborage for a whole lot of different things. As I'm talking to you, I'm going to go ahead and treat this because we've been having a lot of the smoky brown and American roaches that just love to live in these railroad tie walls. And I will zoom out a little bit. As you can see, we're right up pretty close to the house. I would say there's only about 8 feet, 6 to 8 feet from this wall to the house. So you've got a harborage for just all sorts of creatures. I mean, you have everything from snakes to rats to, you got hollow areas behind there. So, I've seen possums nesting behind or in these railroad tie walls. So not really a good idea to have them around. I know it's not just as easy as ripping them out and putting a stone wall, which is the preferred way to do it. I know that's expensive, so you have to kind of live with what you've got. What I use here, and I'll show you my duster, a little hand duster that I use. Zoom out there. Nice little puff duster. You can use a lot of different products in this. In this one I've got pyrethrum dust, which is a dry-on, it's called. It's highly repellent to bees, wasps, and all bugs. It will flush them out and also leave a repellent that will keep them out for a long time. But anyway, just wanted to focus on railroad ties and the problems that come with them.